My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make this beautiful card. I love tie-dye. I am a child of the 70s, graduated from high school in the late 70s, and I just love tie-dye, and I love these colors together. So when I saw the spiral die, I knew I had to have it. And so what I did here was I stamped it with two different colors, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm using the spiral die stamp set and Inspired Thoughts for my sentiment, and I have also used the scalloped contour dies to create the look that I'm going for today. To stamp this, I'm going to use my Stamparatus, and I'm going to show you how I went about doing this. Now, this is a card that we made at I think it was my May card class, and it was one that would be done multiple times by many people. So let me show you how I went about setting all of that up. So with your Stamparatus, you have this foam pad. This foam pad is if you have a stamp that is photopolymer that you're going to use for your Stamparatus. This particular stamp is a red rubber stamp, and it's a cling stamp. So I'm going to take this off, and I like to use this liner for it, and I like to figure out where I'm going to put my paper. Now, when I'm doing a stamp class, I normally will figure out where I want my paper to go, and then I'll take a pen and I'll mark the parameters of it so that every single person will have it put in the exact right spot. It's just me doing it, and I'm just going to do one today, so I'm not going to do that. But basically, you set your die down over the top of your paper of where you want it to land. Now, whenever I get ready to ink this, I like to have a stamp set case so that it's really easy to just be able to stamp it up without any issues. And I like to go with the lighter color first. Now, when you're doing this, for example, whenever I was putting my cards together and deciding what I was going to do for my class, I did several different colors on a scrap paper before I figured out the colors that would look good together. There's certain colors that aren't as great together as others. Some will end up making them look sort of black and mushy, and some of them will turn your colors. Like if you put yellow and blue together, you're going to get green, that sort of thing. I did green and purple together. I did mint macaron and Highland heather together. And I liked the look, but I didn't like it nearly as much as I liked the fresh freesia and the polished pink. And the great thing about the Stamparatus is if you don't get it completely inked up on your paper like you would like, then you can just do it again, like right in there. There's actually, let's see, I don't know if it missed it, or let's re-ink it just a little bit for right there. We'll do it. Okay, that's a lot better. I'm going to come down here too. Okay, that picked it up with it. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flip it around, and I'm going to put it back in that same spot, but flipped upside down. I'm going to clean my stamp pad using my trusty stamping chamois, or yeah, chamois, simple chamois, there you go. Get all of it off of there. Okay. Then I'm going to take my polished pink, ink it up. We're going to do it again. Okay, so my polished pink didn't get quite as covered as I wanted it to be, so I'm going to do that again. Much better. Okay, this is going to lighten up. It's not going to be quite this dark, so it will lighten up a bit as it dries. The next thing I'm going to do is to stamp my sentiment. Now, this is a piece of basic white that I have cut out using the scalloped contour dies. I did cut it out using the smallest one. And then the cardstock it's going to go on is on the next largest one. So I'm just going to ink this up using polished pink ink and stamp it right here. Okay. Then I'm going to start putting my card together. Again, this piece is a piece of polished pink that I've cut out using the second largest contour die. And if you look right in here, there are lines right in there. And they actually cut little slits in the paper. So when I first saw this, I'm like, I don't even know what to do with that. What is that for? I was really confused and wasn't sure what I was going to do about it. And so I got the bright idea. I don't know, maybe it's bright, maybe it's not, but for me, I got the idea of weaving ribbon. And this is the Fresh Freesia. See, I'll come in through here. This is the Fresh Freesia Open Weave ribbon. And I'm just going to weave it through like that. Then I'm going to use glue dots to secure it in place. I'm just about out of glue dots on this roll. And I did run out. Okay. Had to bring in another roll. Okay, for this I'm going to adhere it directly onto the card itself. So put a little glue around it. Okay, I think I'll put a little bit and just glue that little piece down right there. There we go. Then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop this up on top of that. Like that. And we'll just put it right there in the center. Then I'm going to make a really pretty bow. Okay, to make my bow, I'm just going to make a bunny ear, another bunny ear, and then I will pull it through. And then tighten it up. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to use another glue dot. I'm just going to put this right down here. Now I'm bringing in my thick Whisper White card base, and we're just going to glue this down. And that's a super, super easy, beautiful card. Love it. I think I may have inked this a little bit brighter or a little darker, but I love it. I think it's a beautiful card. Easy, super fun, and the possibilities are limitless. You can use your Stampin' Right marker to color them different colors, or you can do them just as I did. But it's a very easy, very pretty card. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll get notice whenever I have future videos come out. If you want to hear about my online card classes that come out, make sure you go to my website at mypaperconnection.com and click subscribe so that you get my emails. All right, thank you and have a great, great day. Bye.